na o de cars ngiti ya ba masa mbeso oye ya na cars ngiti na ba o ya cars o de ba be plug e free oye ana mo one district one factory no so mimi hu bi mp focus on bamba mimi hu bi o bia ti wo sa ba o me oye trofo sabi ni kromfo kura nto ba man na ye ne e beto ba no
every sector engine I may say uji hundia brana yenye debate one on one many wo bra na yenye debate uji hundia bra na yenye debate one on one Osro because he knows I speak with data.
But we also have things I don't chase one of my goals. In the Abanizan, our last 2 matches in the year, I don't chase in that. I'm sorry, you move who be that. Now, a quebia, but soft be about, or swear naughty, okay, FM. Only a quebi, I a chawan so. Almost so I know more, almost can't do a mupe. I don't know, Yarena who present and so man inside, no Yagana. Eh? Hibaba, I don't know man inside, no Yagana. So yeah, ebe kase Dr. Bawumia will do this got on reason. Eh? Obe kanya, yen fanche wo. But we make catch you. Sa guy na okofa sa fake pastor no. Oyo court. Ohwe mo jegu ansa no ayi bibi. Sa boy no betina, okay, so for no betina okay o kan. Oyo court. Onim nyame. Ohwe nyame obehunu. Bible ko ntimi nkan. Say I saw God, God saw me. O ma me ko e yare ko ntimi nhwe no. Papa or that on yari.
Well, Yasiaba, this is Munufi Politics. Rikus, Charlie, we have a code there. But Pajomo alleged 38. Aha, alleged 38 and Nantesta be as a car, quite alleged one a car, as a alleged rear DB, me one day alleged we're gonna go deep and then we do the discussions. Myself, video no. Actually, now you show alleged movement on 19 in an FDR. They say Bibiabo with alleged 38 there. That is how you're gonna do it. Charlie. President John Dramani Mama Bo Fufun. Papa ne ja President Bo Fu. Na e die potin na ma President Bo Fu achale e niema mienu bi na ma President Bo afu. Auditor General the report bi aba chale nsem na e Auditor General's report no me ba be do to me ahwe say na die na ekoso Ghana de ase Ghana sika na ite say gari no we say nyafo na e we ne style bi abi. Nti yebekọ Auditor General's report na fe de me no akodi mu enkomo ankasa. Secondly, President John Dramani Mbuofu because NDC panyi ba ko ye kwa Chinwog allegedly or galamsey site bi. Na ade ni pakoro no ye o de me bo video no kire wa you bring your own comment enye me na meka. Ye wi a na fe de ya TSC NPP mo so chale tinton times seman kurufo no keka no chale e chen kurei. But before I start, no, my man found call NDC Panyi bi mpache fene de la Edem. Allegedly, encrophobia ko video de la Edem ewa galamsey site bi ni ya blocking de la Edem. See man nko ama president bo fu. Te hey madam fu, now who be you? Would I watch this video?
Mobile money akasai.
Anya say. Anya hwe. Also dia na anya hwe. Na me so tell me business. What am I telling you business? Oh, la chade. Then I'll bet you at. Then I'll bet you at. Sir. Mo say John Mama buy no. Mo say this year buy no. Mo say no. No galam say. No galam say. No galam say. No money. No money. Where galam say. Yampinyo, yampinyo. Yampinyo, ya chade. Then I'll bet you at. Then I'll bet you at. Sir. Mo say John Mama buy no. Mo say this year buy no. Mo say no. No galam say. No galam say. No galam say. No money. No money. Where galam say. Yampinyo, yampinyo. Yampinyo, yampine. Kasai. Mobile money kasai. Mobile money. Anya say. Anya hwe. Also dia na anya hwe. Na me so tell me business. What am I telling you business? Oh, la chade. Then I'll bet you at. Then I'll bet you at. Sir. Mo say John Mama buy no. Mo say this year buy no. Mo say no. No galam say. No galam say. No galam say. No money. No money. Where galam say. Yampinyo, yampinyo. Yampinyo, yampine. Yampinyo, yampine.
Well, me verify the authenticity of this particular video, but in the video no, utimi hu ye radela edem ene ni group a mo use V8 Land Cruisers ena enam ena krachi mu so block o mo so mo kapreba na minya kwanya ene guys ni bi kasai according to them no me verify there. That is what they are saying. Say omutu galamsey na ade galamsey site no da bia the let them ni the cruise ba no mabajeje as a collection ena mo na mo jeje. Inti that particular day no buy no block you say that be omo ntia so mo kapre e no mo kwan so mo so nko galamsey site nko hu ade omo ye inti em na the confrontation bi ba according to them no omo ne dela edem enim. I don't know what he was going to do there. Say no kware say no kwaje galamsey o say no adwuma be na papa yi kwaye o ho say dey o ba utie video na obo hu say krachi mi ka say wo say adwuma ma adwuma no mu gu president animase inti ye mpene ye mamo kapreba ye mamo hwe na mse aban bi aba chale minim se Ghana no maame Docas Adio no se Max chale bi abokode Kennedy Boache memo ajonso chale Rikus chale you are party me pa choba manti mamodi no ya na ode acheme aban bi aba isim te se ye nya aban mu nipa bi a opo ye de ya aban be opposition na nipa no wasem. Because if the whole Dela Edem, I papa the way papa were articulating on media, they protected a buying project on one year. Now say because capture live on video, El Galamsey site, no bodyguard, no security, no V8 Land Cruisers, but your dear partner number kwa yo. Men kaso obokro no do because me video no mu twene me ni hobby. But based on some video no ni ame o maka kire me no. That is what I'm presenting it to you. Yeah, nyet say bia NDC for NDC Ghana adwuma na ye. Enti baby we be beto chimano, we need to come here and then present it. That is something that we all need to do. I am was some Emily and him was some because how our president John the many mama boy chuma. Near NDC penny to say what the lay them no man kwala the phone a video e wo galamsey site. Oh. It may be Ghana wa mentiase. Minim se politics in Nigeria be jayo. See DNA see you because it seems that by any power na another little resources in our mind no obi e fom and ade ha me say ade koro na obi aye no eno an omu nyina ba omoye ade koro na no change no different no nothing here me do be call the general's report chala am president bo futan auditor general's report be or about out and they say 2025 on kwan about 5.2 billion Ghana cedis and a year in the country. 5.2 billion. According to Auditor General, this is times 2 of what happened in 2024. And I don't know how under President John Dramani Mahama this amount, quantum amount of money, ebetimi ayera. Na ube bisa me say, sika na omase ayera no ekofa ahe chele me kase me present baby a according to Auditor General no sika na fire is going to shock you. It's the same thing to say na do go for the no. Hwe ghost names. Ghost names. Our national service ho na biemo. Ghost names asan pio ho. Ghost names. Tax, unsupported payment. She say MMDC is in as for no ministries, agencies, or multiple code to say be a 2 years ago where I say, because of money receipt there is nothing. And I say ghost name scandal, and be a senior PO by women. I'm saying, hey, now there's a man for a more. And some man for him no more. Because under now do not go for the mamuno. So how do we BPA? I mean, I buy another quantity near the Nijina court. How come saying in John Domini Mama Mumuzuno, according to Auditor General, the same thing is happening? I mean, just here. And as a Ghana, no, some amphobia will be a good mind one as a thing. The patch in the comment section, Mama Rosa J, me that say, they should like and share it. Emily, military regime was so moyen. One was that is the problem. And then another Danko Kufuado, Adia, Edia Chi, Obimo, our Mujina Court in your Master Munieno. And I joined the minimum 2025. Not the same thing. This time they're quite times 2. Times 2, according to Auditor General. All these kind of things. I want to read the Auditor General's report. But currently, or say 2025, from January 2025 to December 2025, it was President John Dramani Mahama who was the sitting president. And I'm a boy. Say, Ebi ana idi ba foforo bi nso a ubetimi aka akire me. Enti ama president edwa. Because Auditor General decide we ba na se yetimi ko Galamsey site. Galamsey site e ko to delay them wo ho.
Mobile money akasai. Mobile money akasai. Mobile money ade say. Anya hwe. Oso dia na ade anya hwe. Na me so me business. What am I business? O ba tell them, then I'll bet you at it. Then I'll bet you at it. Sir. Mo said your mama buy no. Mo send this ya buy no. Mo say no.
Why imagine? I didn't name President Bumfu. If President John Dramani Mahama buy, but not the whole dela at them. Galamsey site say, oh, said your mama buy no because we pay Galamsey site and our name kwala na gina wana moye negotiation. Enti we nyina at the end of the day no aban ne beko aba was it the same scandal na e ma ni nua ko opposition na Ghana for the to beti ano no we so buy na we so share the same thing I say. That is why I say and the Auditor General's report e ka kire me no say 2025 nkwano 5.2 billion choppable Ghana cedis ka ayera times 2 of what happened in 2024. Go back and cross check. Now according to Auditor General, I mean kan kire or say the biggest driver in this amount around 4.8 billion tax irregularities tax kwabra na not to say on to your tax manum or crane member or finding money or this dodge and amounted to about 4.8 billion representing about 91% of Sasika winning a tax na could be say tax on a for a dodgy tax on ECG can be number 1 ECG failed to remit about 1.4 billion ECG about 1.4 billion Ghana Airport Company Limited can be any produced by a company limited or money can be and it's kind of my I would have the imagine to my first getting in Eddie and the unpaid taxes in Kwano amounted to about 3.2 billion Ghana cedis. And then President John Dramani Mahama ye pesikane dia ye big push ye pesikane the developer mayano kwabananya first scanning ina. If I show me you be some question na Auditor General's report as na make chiro. What I say? Ade Auditor General's report na matwen was ya kwa kan na me de bro. You say cash irregularities in Kwana amounted to about 410 million Ghana cedis. According to Auditor General, cash kwa brani jiti kana weti ubisa says kwa kwa ne oni receipt oni hwe. Or this kind of free or my this kind of free. This receipt. And I mean I didn't have to say it happened under President John Dramani Mahama. Ministry of Energy in Kwana Auditor General question about 285.8 million in 34 transactions. I just say you need supporting document to be a Ministry of Energy. O say answer this. Enti ni ya de ko opposition you know, oba power no, the same thing is happening. Ni ya de ko you know, ni ya chi ni ya no, oba the same thing. They twe chama wuntumi wa boss no, they let them do video na pie no. Nti NPP people power they let them in a court. Na fe dey kwa na yesu na Ghana for monsori o, and NDC for monsori o, e munti na e mi say. Okay.
Because they say they want me to be a president. Me Ghana need you. Ghana for Musorio. Ghana for Musorio. And before you know Musorio. And before you know Musorio. The vice president.
There be only vice president that Zoko Wiesika. Uko Jessica Kikiri die so ko yafu wanye. Cha. Uko Samara boy ko say Samara boy sa se nyina ma ndi nsu to e fa Samara boy fu nyina. Eno nyina ka ho bi. Enti chale Sika Minister of Education staff and then I say for say baby sika dey ashata baby ah. We friend washata me baby sika ashata. Baby according to the general there we friend baby benyane dey baby di ne dey chale. Na kesi we made the ghost names in the hamen ghost names any payroll irregularities any hamen no. Number 1 no. And then number 2 unsupported payments. And I would have done Yankopon Nado, Danko Kufa, the Mamum, Dinkrofia Temsia, John Baya, the same thing. See Ghana, the Chale baby, the Ghana do no, or can't fetch out, Union Besson be do at times I want to always expose you, and I'm here live streaming. Moon say, crash you by an eye, and here expose you and this mind. By young, here must quickly deal with Encofa president in Sato. Because president in the body home or the Nakwa and Nako Fessican in Aqua Day, Aqua Kudi, and Yenisa, and Koji Pa will be a hot. Ade ame me Ghana adwuma na me obi ani inside contract be say ya adwuma mame that be obi ani ho ni me contract. I'm presenting things I read supported by document from Auditor General and I'm representing them out until to one say wo say you go bold that actually wo ko wi sika me ofre me member and then my kind of kure ye me ka bi ma. Truth say NDC may rule for 8 years and go to IMF for loan just like the NPP. I have studied the two political parties. But I won't say about answer very bad. Because we see it Mr. Bibi mu. Many amentias and say Ghana na mama yenye yenwe ho. Ebia na bibi wo Ghana ene yenim. Because ntimi ma say national service ho ano. Pabrania diska. Yakofo obi aba 1 year na sika na o ma be say according to ghost names no akọ double. Is it say enkurofo bi hye ho a omo no unhu omo but they are ghost and and I say is it the system no me say sometimes you know when you do the same thing every day and expect different results entire jumasa. So if these things are happening day in day at aban corner aban the same thing is happening, it means say obi she baby on a yes I don't know what I say e be no obi she baby because me mum dey mention and I say we need to think like that. Say then a course of Ministry of Youth and Sports. Every now and then be a minister be about na scandal hitting. Minister be about scandal hitting. Meanwhile, these ministers are political appointed people. And why na share all this argument? Riku say, bro, I think the Constitution of Ghana needs to be amended. Ghana has to implement a system to hire children of Ghanaians abroad who had acquired university degrees to come home and work for the government. I think say Rikus the same thing American because say nipa neba everything what say enye nipa na do mo kwhye ho no are the problem but you nkrofo bi hyase ho ba bia they are doing that and net that's the truth because me and the hamen say according to Auditor General what happened is say and in 2025 this is times 2. And yet is here confirm you know according to the general times 2 of near happened in 2024 and at this time around on cover, which is mind-boggling. Mental freedoms is not this Jim Dela Adam who was crying out that NDC have neglected their base. Yes, on one no cause as them man. Babende. Baba phobia na kiranka in our life. Na kiranka in our life. Okay. All right. Enti sana de because sometimes you know odwo mo ho a wonte ase me Bunu East regional chairman ba could be also ope and no offer but I think say I'll bring him live on the show some other day na no discuss it. One said, Mami Docas, enti mention and say, you see the CEOs are more corrupt than the minister. Do you think say is the CEOs and I say, eh, ni pafoforo bi omo she ba bi na yes ade no. Because me that is where my problem comes in. And then another Dango Akufo-Addo, the same thing happened. Under President John Dramani Mahama, the same thing happened. Or the MFM President Mills. Rollins time that we were a bit younger, and Tina corruption, Kufuor and we had corruption. President Mills, Mahama by the same thing. I saw President Mills go to state institutions. Eko jina ho nyina kwa kosu. What I say? Ekosu. Now the same thing happened. Nana Dango Akufo-Addo about the same thing. That's a President John Dramani Mahama Bema back kesi him so solve the problem of the country. Bana say a jump times 2. You see, hey, na ne Ghana na be say goes to be shishe baby a say be o na edi some anyway. What I say? E better say some manfo bi she baby because mine no yentimi nyaa ne say da bia we ba na we abedi na okọ we ba na we abedi na okọ na fe dey open solution na say be wunya solution unhu ni pa kropoten a say be odi sa answer money no so. Enya possible say yachi unua a yedi na se be ni nwie now wo ba wo so under you know the same thing comes to happen. It doesn't work like that. It means that there's something wrong somewhere. But that is me my adventure no. E bia na wo so wo adventure fufuro bia say be ubetimi e dia ba. Yeah, Emily, that's the point. Me share that name there, but e bia sanity because a galamsey ye nyina ya kan galamsey ho asema ka na president ba na no ada na ya kwachi delay them video no on galamsey site there and I say at galamsey site no more negotiation or see a man way and a more good job mama ni ma say Charlie it seems like there's something wrong somewhere. There is something absolutely wrong somewhere. Me nim there enti according to Auditor General and some of the abano no Charlie ti we na ma president dwa abenden ye nko yenim na ensem no edoso my yemfa bibi nye mogu ansa ya to so. I want us to look at this. Maybe both video be a channel. Na sa video no. Na no medical bo part 1 bi. Part 1 ba no as bi man hye hu ye. Because mental freedom e de ba say as papa no as tofi bi na hye no num. Mpese me ka tofi kro. Masen hu alaji 30 video bi we so a bit older. Alaji ekwa yie bi ase. Na alaji ba no the way alaji tutututu ne nan no. Ene ade bi alaji we no. To the point that allergy could be a car or who car for man said that papa. If I watch the video, but I want us all to go watch this particular video. If we are made the MP so could go be near be exposed to. Alaji 38 no technology man. If I don't visit a video in the comment section for adventure bra. Dear partner na cause alaji adwin because me nim there. Me pese me dem announce be kan e na makoka there ma hu. Because me hu say alaji we say na no ade ne be hye ne frum na alaji I say. No de koyi. No is not the koyi alaji bie ne ka pono alaji ntimi bie alaji enante style bi has a zombie pacho for adventure bra me nyam na me ka me nka me. Me the video me hu ye e na mabebo bi a kire so hwe bi. Eja asema ba. Kale yantinzi ani pipim. Hey politics. Na alaji fere yezu na ebe shatare tuntum. Ti minim se yie no ye ma alaji wi aduane. Minim nkasa. O dey for adventure bra. MPB ako kansem bi. Now sometimes on NPP for no, they seem to forget to say now Ghana, our eyes I see I cray. Pachomo guys are or say I cray. MP no go can say when him say oh good your mama and him say we am dey on one video be expose I'm always say if he is credible enough or not. Sometimes NPP for no say mo ko members of parliament a mo mi hu ye papa we matito we PhD holder nyina wo de hwe tie no
4 years is enough. Now, Osaka say, parliamentary term no echo 5 years. Presidential term echo 5 years. The same person, who see 4 years is enough. I bet also 5. We don't need 5 years. We need 4 years. This country, now say US, every 4 years a developed country. UK 4 years a developed country, and we cannot use 4 years. You want 5 years? Ghana for say Ghana for say no man koyi. Ghana for say no man bo ekoso. That is what he must solve. Those things no 5 years no there. And no there enche na hu hia o. The hu hia no ene ye botom. The hu hia ne yasetrem. The hu hia ne Friday na eku nipa no. These are the issues he has to address.
Exactly. These are the issues we have to address. Now what buy any can be. But don't papa or your MP Ashanti region or your PhD holder or you see a doctor. Aha. And obedi intro a good president John Dramani Mama said president can maybe say 4 years is enough to develop every nation. The president said that in the contest. Na PhD holder oye NPP ni. Ube jina mi menim ebe kan same way the chireme na wadwi mu no ka wie na no maje wadi say oh na president kura nya de. President is not the one who is saying we need 4 years or to NPP for. You know the people of Medicine are by a constitutional review committee recommendation. And on about PhD holder, go back to your constituency and advise them. Now in Papa way, he is not credible. He is not a single person credible. Mokai say Oyura John Kuma free muno. Ya koto abawa katuya. Papa way in the media for China. No easy for bribe. Papa way. Mami video ninchiro. No easy for bribe. Live on camera. Ya China knows how defending now. I'm going to show this particular video. Now, journalist jina ho my live report. I mean, you na video ni live report. Na papa ni nim se camera na esi wono. One say he so dumb say onim se camera na eche no. Hwade awoye.
As far as the Juso by-election is concerned, don't forget that over 100,000 electors are expected to cast their ballot today, and the EC expects.
If I show video ni yo made the red circle, circle baby. We dey ade papa na no jina journalist na chi no. Ojina journalist no or presenting no na chi wo da hwe hoyie pa hwe ade bi wo hoyie pa obo say journalist no kita camera no say me the video ne ba na chi obo say papa bi Asia African way any 2 EC officials ejire na chi on his right ba bi o kita microphone no hwe ade ho.
Nothing less than 50% in today's elections being the turnout for today's election. So coincidentally, today is also a market day in Ejoso. So the EC hopes that many of the market women who are in the market will turn up later in the day.
Maybe let me go back again. Now me say video na say now the card here because grofo we audio machia. Una mo be dia agora te say moti agora no pre video ni ye.
As far as the Juso by-election is concerned, don't forget that over 100,000 electors are expected to cast their ballot today, and the EC expects nothing less than 50% in today's elections being the turnout for today's election. So coincidentally, today is also a market day in Juso. So the EC hopes that many of the market women who are in the market will turn.
Video ni papa na no jina ho Otu ni botoma yi sika dia ma easy for no. Ye to aba a member of parliament ekoduru constituency ho. Onde ekogina easy for no nim. Ena e ma omu sika ebisa na oso de mom so mfa nkota aduani ni. Ena ebisa nse na wo koma obi sika so mfa nkota aduani ni no. Omo ba adwuma no. Ye ntua omo ka na ase den. Because easy staff bia so no. Ye ma na katua. Every easy staff bia eje salary. Na wo na wo ko gina ho se wo ko ma yisi staff no sika se onfa nkoto aduani ni na wo ko asden credibility test san krofo odi o machi a every blessed day credibility test be den e be we no menim se me video na ba bia me de red circle sign na ba cho ma me hwe ade wo ha hwe me sa nye ni sei na yo de hwe ade wo ha.
As far as the Juso by-election is concerned, don't forget that over 100,000 electors are expected to cast their ballot today, and the EC expects nothing less than 50% in today's election being the turnout for today's election. So coincidentally, today is also a market day in Juso. So the EC hopes that many of the market women who are in the market will turn up later in the day.
But Joanne bribery and corruption. Bribe. Ghana and Kwana, a chief member of parliament, lives or bribe EC officials as to where they need to conduct the activities too. Near giant of free. Meanwhile, PNDC law 284 said, Omo be EC official, man a briber, a criminal offense. And it was that he doesn't see anything wrong with it. And he keeps on telling the people of his constituency that lies. That is the MPP for you. Because they think they know everything. And we are now here to expose all of them. A whole MP, a PhD holder, what's your sentiment? One of your MP. Constitutional Review Committee, acquire almost survey the findings of the president. I'm a president who say I'm party with the implementation. Boy, yeah, but yeah, now work with the president to say. Go back and give your people the better education because politics na say be mo de jandam na ye no atwam. Sa nkwala politics na atwam. They say no more ya hwe mo, ye the camera di wachi, na ne refi say sa videos we nyina ye be kai. Ete ho honorable enyira. Ye save that. Since a Jesu election is save is adi way. Wo ye the way na be campaign tia mo. Oma bribe a member of parliament, oma bribe, we a PhD holder, oma EC officer bribe. Na me sign do abekwa another MPP for nso so. Na no flooding be ya papa yi kan wasem kuro yayi. Miracle Aboaje ko gina ho se flooding atofa ne dan nyina. Na wo de tie nse mo beka. Say na Miracle Aboaje no, ono nkasa kwa chese they are so useless odwem ho monye, odwem ho nti enyiyi. Wo de tie nsem a ye beka de afa Miracle Aboaje, ono ha ne member of parliament na ka o. Wo de tie hanzo yi. MPP for na me expose o mza no tie.
Miracle's home has been flooded. Have you gone to give him any?
But I keep advising my brother Miracles that Accra is not his home. Ekrapem North is his home. When he got affected, we had to move him back home to Ekrapem North.
If I just see some of I analyze political actors based on their own words. You besides say Miracle Aboaje insu afano and also ampa. Omama Miracle Aboaje advise say Accra de ombe transit here into onsen go back to the Kurum. No be can sem bi wo ho. But you teen sem ye because I decided to say you need be teen some more can ye. We are match wasem kura woka.
So we took him back there. I told him that Accra we are all in transit.
It means he's also living in the way of the water.
No, he's not. He's not living in the way of the. But even though this university community is not in the way of water, right? But they got affected. Jubilee House is not in the way of water. Jubilee House was affected. It was flooded. And in fact, we were even lucky that the president was not working at that time. So I'm just saying that as for rains, you cannot really tell sometimes the angles it will take. But on a like
Otie, or say as for rains, sometimes you cannot even tell the angles it has to take. Meaning say ensure a toy and a natural thing, but they are the same people blaming President John Dramani Mahama say or no namu ensure fan cry for. They speak without thinking. They communicate without assessing or analyzing things they are saying. Into a same Miracle Aboaje was 24 go back to Ekwapem ko di kuru because nkan mo no. Because Miracle Aboaje yamane DC when the kuru owie onyeska bedi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiachi according to they themselves. And as sika the man is on from media for no wie no da behind that one cry. Na Nyankopon adom ensu afa no. Tie so go back to the kuru onko tene ba bi sa. And you see NPP didn't know catch it. I say President John Dramani Mahama. I'm a nsuafa we mu na catch it and say mo amo MP ni say nsu to de enyankopon adwuma nyo bi na ekyire ba bi nsu to ayemfa. We o kasa wo me ho kasa ni bia. O say ko bisa na question afi no o won nine. Faustina, enyom no me de o YouTube bi me de link in the beto so. Is it this particular song now what can you want? Me de beto ho. I think that this is the song Faustina. That's it. In the battle hall. The link in the battle hall and this particular description of this particular video. No idea. All right. And young queen a message TV about video home. The thief shared money stolen from Ghanaians with those who defend them. Yeah, in defend chromophobia how? Anameboa in defend chromophobia how? Emily say one is better than saying to afa na say nsuo mfa wa say dey to work here. Anameboa say wa obedi ntro ato Ghana so. Na say wa onim say ntro na wudi na enya tro papa up to you. Yeah, dey to one e hwe. Anameboa Rose Rosaje is a bribe in broad daylight. MP no, you capture live. No, onim you know. One say onim say camera we na camera na ehwe no. Into oyiri nyana media na camera na capture no. Ene chi na say one man microphone no. Why you white envelope through bottom dey man easy for no. Oso me say on fan koto aduane. I say aduane kwa na say we dey wo ba no. Na wa prepare aduane sika na say white envelope na say bottom. Na we do yi ya na oso monje. Ampa o mokoto ya na NPP awe ne. Sa na motie. I'm alive, I don't know. Feka, Charlie, we are working there. But that's what me are joining this particular live show. Bashiru, oh, nice. Bashiru, also what is saying? A table catch it. Yeah, queer name kakara wow. Microphone ya nyo musi Charlie. And then some na beba. There be I just a tree about near bobo muka karanga because every day, you know, they will come up with something and then we need to go and then diffuse it and then tell them say Charlie, mood intro. And before they will jam one, trust and they will confuse the masses. Every now and then their agenda and they say, until they only go and then lie to the people against the president. Or can some now say beside and someone rank kind of questions based on some or can that is where we get members of parliament. May I dare have it say NPP must throw either so a lawyer and as a doctor. Then when you ask them basic questions, no more than no one and nice because they've been trained since the days of Adam. That is what President Jerry John Rawlings told us. These people are trained to lie. What I say? That is the modus operandi. It is a young treeable and go around the entire internet. Uko TikTok, near Cho, Uko X, you, Uko Facebook, you, and yes, idea. There be you find them deceiving the masses. They will complain that is any obey no home mobile is as my president, and a president in say up a 5-year term. 5-year term, they implemented what President John Dramani Enkano. President and can say 5 years and I pay 5 years there be. Yeah, quite president we are bound more within the chino and ebinya. Sana adenete enso grofo we bedin trust because they've been trained to do all these kind of things. But we do much in so they keep confusing you. What I say? Enti mama yanko yenim na ne de nsem foforo bi nso asen aba. Rikus mi bewura the base him akwabi kodi trot to Canada hina Japan so. If any ziga se den she come ase ho. Ziga se Canada hina Japan so na onye obi a Ghana o. Tie nsem on so kan.
Your buck in the Japan near the campon because of Asante Kotoko. Satam Ghana League, a vibrant and enterprising at that time. Kotoko has, and he was a deputy to Ora, Herbert Mensah. Herbert Mensah free Kotoko. Now, still, the man is still with Asante Kotoko. The Bekarata say, it's near Kakane Japan, near Dark and the Japan. Meanwhile, no record of the Japan, the politician, Satano Parliament. Because call Parliament the year 2000. Ni and 10 and Kanye and TDD. And took the Gazehezi, yes, Ishua, a Kopaya, Casamaman and the or my Penuko Faka Tempra. And was starting so or Kirby and a man in the bathroom. Tell you, then he continued from there, became maverick and outspoken for NPP, and a man in the bathroom. Right at the Japan should know say yes to obrasa obekansu no ukansu a e obi na di ni twai obrasa yen ntatia ontimi nkansu so betimi akansu a che bia mabaa bi e da nsuo na na ekọ the other side na otal mabaa ma ho na de no kọ dia be kan wa chase eye dey ya the NPP made you who you are today. You had your money before joining NPP, that's fine, but the NPP made you who you are today. So what you are taking you to the base, what you are taking you to, you can say the UP, you can table the same thing to your political party that I helped you, your political party that have numbers to win elections. And if it's not ready, you can stay in the party, Jamaica Rata say, and wait. Nana Akufo-Addo became president at what age? Jamaica Rata say, he became
a president at what age? 80. That is yeah, many no. I feel the basic. We pay, yeah. I feel now popularity, the respect that people you have for people now. You see, the UP are desperate to ally themselves with the base because the UP over and over keep dropping. They keep dropping. Had it not been there, the media houses that be giving chances to Solomon Usia Feni, any Miamia by Fia Kwachua, and Nam, any director, a Husina Doya. How did not be these three people? And they are Buckman. After the case gone, after UP is gone, Alan, you don't even hear Alan again.
Well, in this Ziganzo, the no. Or say, for seeing a link in a mede atos is a YouTube link. Ziga say, Canada Hina Japan, nobody knew Canada Hina Japan. Now, first, never Canada Hina Japan. Now we knew the Kempono air traveling tono, but I think that is false. And the Menyaso said Ghana. Okay, Canada Hina Japan, and I Canada Japan. Obia nim sa Kempono. Obia nim Kempono. Canada Japan, when Obia nim no. Me sa Kempono. Honestly, me kwa na mi nim no. Me te say Lumba ne kobo nyumbi. And a Lumba car Canada Hina Japan be woman go say eh say na NPP Canada Hina Japan na your Canada Hina Japan be so air traveling to no be anim no okay Lumba nyom na Canada Japan kwa uni be ma didi na wabre or something like that and yes and come me nim Canada Hina Japan you know NPP for montomo the way how you people want to address politics in the country is so bad you cannot tell me any obi asebe onim politics be say Kempon more popular check Canada Hina Japan how. You might dislike Kennedy Hine Japan. You might not want approach a Ken to a NPP or code the base or whatever. Say Ken code the base. Now say the base need to me when nearby. It is up to them. Say you won't bet you the Kennedy Japan for the future. And I don't think that Kennedy Japan is into politics to make something as we speak. One time bonamoni ni panenkasa se ura esro kapatinum. But the way you want to bring the man down, thinking that Kennedy Japan is nobody in Ghana and you're no kwarisa. Masa. And when you tell me say NPP party no ni lose ye no alanchira mantene hopes ya doye nkan ho me no nya adwen they played key and active role no kware ebia na mo mpese meka no kra mamo Alan anwe ne de wonu ba bia but mo twi vote papa in Ashanti region won say no then one twi vote kwa na mo secret oni nyina no de buy in the ziga sometimes man kasa te nyansa no kwa na vote him Ghana ni bia wo hwan na wo kwa ziga to apart from say Kumasi wa na sense e kuko se kuko ko UTV na se fonya san ko bia ni mo wo betena Kumasi wa yede say obi ani mo you might be thinking say wo nyansa na nyina gutim ba hwi nim kasa akwa o pasesi a wo yede de me enko gina ziga nim say the challenges facing the country no oman you two solutions onya Sala Motio, they talk. Okay, just almost single solution only because their only idea is to just talk. Sala Motio. O chichere maya yemfa kasadodo na chichere kasadodo yemfa ntopongo ye de nyansa na chichere man nyansa no so you need to sit down analyze implement then you come back to the drawing table then you analyze enti na model bi amoba na ya bete moto sense ma moka na munima se ma moka se wini ma se ma moka place everywhere we play no you play politics enti mo tana chiri na mo man kwala didi mo ho agoro na mo goro mo mata you go back and then you ask yourself so kwa about no kunya 28% no better na so ma wi abo no bi anwia sebi na ya analysis am diga mo ntima nya mo allergy 38 ene na ma allergy 38 kwa about o kunya hwe ye kan chiri mo pa mo sesa ma dwen na you people need to go back and think again Canada Japan free NPP is going to affect you because it's 2027 at 2028 also bomu gumbi o 2027 bomu gumbi but can secret amunim nyina te se na Alan ye kuma so montima nwa vote bia oro ntemu de mo mfa ne mani agoro sa so mo person je say Canada Japan betima tana obedi president nti won to ne bo Elizabeth sa na opeso kire nti o say Kennedy a free party ni mark emwa Kennedy according to them no Kennedy free NPP ma emwa Kennedy so why are you people talking munya man nkwe any party mo so o ha mo kento be ha mo sa o say obetete mo now so we party ni so amoto ana mo to na yampia e na okọ na mo ano e na Alan film ko yente Alan di na yente Alan di Alan say Alan nye president but o mi aso nye president your adebi was you can be first in your class but you can't pass It is a oko primaries. Only Alan Kennedy Japan. No, say for oko primaries. A bit my way primaries. Now, the flag bearer of NPP, the leader of NPP. But oko general election, you can pass there. You can lose. So you can be first in your class. But Omia was first in NPP's campaign. But when he went on to general election, he lost. Why na Aboka kese? Alan Aboka na say Omia na Aboka. Oh, say what chances in a. Sana agora na say. Ntino, master say what party no be so free ma. Monto Mobonamo analyze depending on the strength and the weakness of the person. Analyze the person, the SWOT analysis, do a bit of SWOT analysis. And now I know can say the Dr. Mahmoud Bamiye Jina ho, near the Kennedy Japan Jina ho, many NPP ni. But I'm telling you, say Kennedy Japan is more popular. Chen Mahmoud Bamiya. I like it 38 on okwa about on a jumka no win no. Yes say most already. We say message you by Charlie escape me. Most of the like you no. Uma like you win no sa Michinguru. Is like you Michinguru na ma no Michinguru. E man na won anaso pa hoden akofesi ayefu la nini no. Mo yesi amon ha laji kwa. Mo be gura laji ho sa na laji na fi da laji e na no to ne pa. Because me hwe laji video yi pa laji. E na laji hu ade a wonye na me say eh alaji so ba bere o. Alaji si osuro.
Osuro.
Hey, yeah, say well, I just was through. I would have young phone. NPP akoso low sama ene koka moso adum chedu yemu a. Wo de tie se ma koka kafa la adum chedu ya ho. Na adum chedu ya be bompa ya gu koka so te se ne a ye bi gu abro nya so ma wo de tie se ma koka be kafa adum chedu ya ho. Wo de tie na ti ne adum chedu ya nso aka.
But me also na mti say adum chase one am my goals no. Enti aba say na last 2 matches in the adum cheje ne nsa.
Ati asema koka be kan. Ne yanko bi adum chedu ya say ade na betima kan chide koka. Empire papa na ba gu koka so no. Chale enya so nketwa tie empire adum chedu bo gu koka so.
Jodi Kron Ale jembora talebo meme.
Yes, Lord.
Cha!
Jesus.
Ajakurapi.
Jesus, Lord.
Sera.
Oh, yes.
At Hona Yahoo.
Yes.
Elohim Yahoo.
Yes.
Over it Omega.
Yes, Lord.
Elohim Yahoo.
Kron.
At Hona Yahoo. Abba.
Jesus.
Father.
Yes, Lord.
Kai ayeka. Ayeka wajeta. Adum chedu ya dem pabo nyina bam. Ko kanitina ise chop box no. Ya pai no. Ya pai no. Say NPP party no mo ageta. Ye boa say party no ye ba party na ka opposition wa. Because they are not ready for power. Nipa onye ready for power no obo say nipa na enye yie ana meboa. Mo de mu di amanfo atem say dey do adum chedu aso. Hey, na say dem awu. Mo de ko ada asofo no so opambo no ne say baduko bi mo ne ye papa ye kwa efen say kura. Papa ya also the NPP for kugura or the toilet asero money me. So the toilet asero NPP for inanim. We used to bomb pay guso. Hey, asemo NPP party. Charlie, what can party no so starting now soon? If I join the comment section, wait me do abien chiraba. Then I will tell you my na CBA. But wait me do abien chiraba. I mean, kind 1 or 2 messages we have na fi there. Yemfi baby there puma bisi ye. Osubempa. Hey, me so for my bon with dimo. So for Osubempa. When the NPP members are communicating, they think they are communicating with children in their lower primaries. I mean, what the country of my dream, no, they don't seem to communicate very well, and they don't actually think. Because when you are going after a software Ghana, when your leader is a Muslim, I keep on saying they need to think very well. I'm not saying you were friction between Muslims and Christians, but what I'm saying is who leader no or leading no or a Muslim. Muslims account for maybe about 12 to 13% of Ghana's population. And then when you follow a Muslim and insult a Christian leader, they account for about 76% of the population. You need to be very careful. But many people will advise them. It's up to them. Any of mama say, oh, many Usma, you're watching me from Bamako. Medas, be abako pa. Be me wedding, papa. Na me kasa ide chale. Me wedding. Yes. No perhaps until Ghanaians stop entertaining NPP as an entity, Ghana won't get far. True, because it seems to say the NPP so they say I saw my form so low. That is why I have my issue with them. They seem to be reducing in quality. I mean, can I say what I say? They seem to be reducing in quality, and that is where the problem always comes in. And now Rebecca, Bragomebwa. They seem to be reducing in quality, and they need to go back to the drawing table and then rethink how they can assess different things. And yes, I actually always royal. General, how to say? People are saying if Ken goes independent, they will not join the base movement unless it becomes a political party. I say at the end of the day, independent in a political party. What he has over in Yaba, and I mean Yaba. So meet my way in Kwadia. Emily also say alleged new meeting guru no way or we beat of it. Alleged Taris had in the minimum at the crop pot in Norway. Rosa J made us say, yes, I'm fast my moderator. We need to like, comment, and share. Miniam and us send a bay for front so and sa bit me I can be. Elizabeth say, I'm a Elizabeth messaging to her. I mean change Elizabeth to message my memory different color. Now yes, some kakara. Open red. Mamma Yosa and your why. What's is it a bright pa? What do you mean by asking of what age did Nanado become a president? See you and hear yourself. So all that age, how did Nanado perform as president? I said, "No, mama say, mama he say, akokora guy. Nanado dey no be president di keke. Mama me yewe." Minia enokrepa 1990. I say, me say na no yes a mobile phone and expose NPP for. And Zito the cancer asem no say mobile phone expose NPP for. And they be say mobile phone say no say they say why say because of social media who didn't try na yachew. Who didn't try na yachew. Because any social media can NP or no go nyina who didn't try. I think enya na nche no. No nim say o ma bribe afa no hodi. But ma wo yi sika fi no botoma na yache no. Sa until next time we share no business on abo. Me hu video bi a na wo yi sika atua bribe am obi live a camera capture. Let you answer them. Gloria Johnson, hello, Bibi Aboko there. But that's it. My man Rikus is back again on the game. Rikus, they say the Mona Mo Cruzo. And Doctors, I said NPP, they have reduced in value and in quality. Because when we were growing up, and then when you hear the people of JH Minsamo on the floor of Parliament, no more Kasa, Utimus a Sebia Kukudam for Nekasa, Papa Uswan Koma, and no more way. As a NPP mono, Dr. Nyahunya Utamakuluma, it's like they are all going away. Tarzan, Dr. Rakubrobe, when they speak, and I would say, hey, they were controlling some power beer. That was the time when NPP for Timika say NDC Yasankwas and NDC for Kuskuna, because when you look at those people they are now Joe Modi say, hey, I'm Pankufo or Kukudanfo. Then all of a sudden of a Dipe Kasamo Kuka, Abronye. What game I want to say? Abronye. Me hu video na no Dr. Abronye say Dr. Richard Anane Abronye ka che ne say no Dr. no kunipa no. E pa chomo kai asem na Abronye ka che Dr. Richard Anane no. I mean video we nchiro. Alhaji 38. Akosia Dr. Richard Anane no. Yes say Dr. Richard Anane na according to Nipa Okasama Alhaji 38 Abronye say Dr. Richard Anane e won pa na e born no ye kromfo o ye de no. And only Dr. Mahmoud Bamia Eyawa. Dr. Richard Anane no. On any tiapano. And I need Dr. Mahmoud Bamia Ehageno no. Waho. And so who are 38 when I brought Yakasa Mount. I can't tell papa is a cromfo. Na sebe okunipa. No ya doctor no ma wrong prescriptions. E many pewu. Your man minister. Na kronon kwana no obo. Okonyi mobi. Abronye kanse mi negu papa we so alhaji 38 kusiano no or hageno. And the so said Dr. Richard Anane could gina ballot box on pa the paper shed them na alhaji 38 that Roberto Obama. Be honest with yourself. But alhaji 38 I reduce politics and aba so low say obi ho awon ti ase ene Yet no quite be see legislative and him so on can no cancer for. When the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. And then exchange rate is exposing now. Or say when you think that the exchange rate is stable now, you have warped logic. And then John the money money to forcing at the Ghana's exchange rate. And now once again the Libyan exchange rate once in beam. I hear from the minds of Ghanaians. Ghana and Libyan when they politics are exchange rate, dollar rate, Ubian can be because it's been stable for 1 year, 7 months in it. Yet, while Adam Smith and I was so no economic guru no ebaye when Timmy and China in ho. I was say surprising. Ghana and Libyan exchange rate be more. It say I hear from the politics na ye can Ghana no exchange rate, dollar rate, CD rate. I hear. If I try to make some wow, you can tell me say what is will become what's I'm paying. NB before kuku down for why na what is all can be what's I'm da. Ubi I hear. And no matter how you want. They will keep confusing you. They will keep doing the same thing. Oh, many are medase what call there. Medase. They will keep doing exactly the same thing. Sadly, now no match almost say, "Hey, Crawford, with the mountain tron, maybe I'm ditura." They say in Ghana for a better mass and they say Ghana in Israel say, "Oh, that be throw the end there." Who did be ma atija? They say one good thing I like about Ghana for and they say because they say senior kind social media na ama manfo udin turane achew. In they say throw the no nyina a yira from the system. Ebedu ba bi the agenda no nyana ebe kele no. Ati ase. That is how I think that we need to build a better society because here build maya saying yes here build maya. We need to build society to the level say obia be ho atwere ho akenkan na nipa na hu ne ye papa ene ne a eye bone. Nti wo ka na nipa na hu say asem ya wo kan de chale emfa. Sa na obia be kan say obi o anu anu obi say chale asema wo kan de ase enye no kwa asem na wo kan no
mo pese Ghana yeyi mo maye nka no kure unya eya de nenye na wo si wonu enti menka wo be de na wo kure ya waka se Ghana e pese yeyi kwa be ne fast with yeyi na me disappointed in bia me offer babna support se mimi kwa onu no e chema ono no e chema omu misanity unu said that bena odi parliamentary select committee on defense and interior ekoi now on checking in minutes say she a friend bisa ya oka say omu aye to 85%. Then na ye ko wa oma mi yanko see menua asem na aba NDC for mistake MPP for mistake Ghana and ye did not to a passo and ye who the only pa omo yaria minka obi se see ye didn't call China the refer will be or India and to see a year ye better call India and China say yadian to and I will say more dainty put me cat in Opibia. May MPP for them ye better. Men can be the answer. Now, almost said, Niomo Yano, our campaign, they may dean, they can't shut me down. Ghana for Muti and Ya. Women say almost agenda 111. Almost to be completely back Prana. Almost ton contract, you know, and the other people at 10%. Ghana, me say, and then NPP for they should be careful with me. So maybe you're better. Only a mess beans all over the place. Now, when I catch you, say, me my president, Amini, maybe free me sight, never know. I'm only thinking of the youth of this country and not NPP. Agenda 111, Mumisa Wom, Saba Kukrom Ria. They sold obiti contract now. Now I got home. Watching 10%. Anybody to me, we are moving about the criticizing NDC for me, and we're being so day. Contract Abraham, he said, on ye now on 11%, $55 million or per 11%, and you want to advance 7%, and so on the amount. Massa, Ghana, I didn't hear Ghana, I didn't hear Politicians, we are deceiving the general public. And obi antimi nka manuntu. My jeans everything men kasani a year. Obi antimi scare me over this country. So long as I live, na me ye Ghana ni, na me tu kwan, na me mo send yankofo building wo mu kura. Me ma obi scare me over Ghana ha. I'm not afraid of anybody. I will only speak the truth. Enti so mo pam kan yi ju o ma no na bodin agenda 111 wo mo agie a wo mo ton ye. Please, I Ghana. And then we are not sorry. Bamuko hospital or baby. We have to be fair to Ghanaians. And obviously we are better. Now what do I mean? Who can say we are better? Who will be? Who will be? Now what I catch yourself president in Guanabay? Why in the catch yourself president in Guan? Everybody, we are more sorry. I'm more quiet. La sulala. I'm more begging for a businessman for Sika. Come and see the people that are coming to me. Me now officer me a better. Opposition, who is talking? Who is talking? Because I think the word to your in Amoto. Kasa says Yababa before. Who is defending MPP? I've been quiet. But Obia to me and Kamikasa Boa and show. My shadow my 18. But Obia Pawanya documents I'm remember out. Rather catch them say, be me a bitter.
Honorable, now 2021 on the issue of Galamsey, okay, say approach a ye yusu say ye pesi di tu ase no emwa but rather kese say conscientize the minds of omo ye involved no mo mu nyina emwa ye timi etu ase
FATN yi omo say me ye better MPP for we couldn't fight Galamsey because majority of executives in no me Galamsey and also woman control a woman platform Misro home then I'm go country ni sa we are more na mo be blame obi me a better said the way me say me call election me say me lose and I really don't care but I'm not going to work for MPP that mean I will have a catch 10 cents of Canadian Japan. And now let me talk. I mean, my private self, Mimini Abronia and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Atachia and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Adrastapo and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Chairmansa and Kojina platforms in your campaign. Mimini Kota and Kojina platforms in your campaign. You don't put out next year, Makasa. You see what will happen in this country. You think I'm afraid of you guys? I am not afraid of anybody. I've decided to keep quiet. But if you push me to the wall, you will see some power. Please. Nobody can scare me in this country. Nobody. Better. Oh, God, you know how much propaganda. More mistakes you want to hear. Parliamentary Select Committee on Health. Ranking member, I can say in Kura and you what's now 8 years ago. Well, who's in Kura at the bow? I didn't do the moment here, Canopy. What's now 8 years? Well, who's in Kura? And now will be about 15 months again. Who called you in Kura? My Ghana, you. Now, the youth of this country, a day will come, they will rise against us. One here, and you may be see Ghana. If you see what Tunisia are only a thing, and we are politicians now, things out there when you scar, Moncoso, Namia bitter. This time, Obia better said me, I'm a Tabia channel. What do you mean? Abrania, who is it? Abrania, me? The man is to come and correct campaign. Or say, Bawomia, Echo Fat, a ceremony, I'm another tunnel, which I saw him, the man. The man car first. And you know what choosing I no so was stationer. Masada Mighty. Me say from June 2027, MPP for minimum action Ghana, you will be surprised. And what I am not afraid of any human being. I am coupon, ne what body mammy, and Mammy, and Yaman. Nobody can intimidate me in this country.
Na make sure we tumi nyansa wo Ghana ha.
Anything that is not
If Bawumia wins, I am
in Ghana,
what will happen? I say emfa wo tumi asem bem annoy me. What the car? What ya me revelation so am.
Me Ghana ni bio. Because they say the 1 million.
Yasiaba. Enti abusia na me de besi wo hanyame adom o chena we back again. Medini William Munufi amakuna platform Munufi politics. If I would subscribe ya with me a subscribe amame what I say. On a book in Japan no also on the NP before the chale next year or say very mungamu. Na next year no any ebe say honorable bit me abo mu showdown so honorable dream showdown here here honorable na o kan o wa she Ghana for board one me she bo is e do man na do dan kwakufu ado na Ghana mbara enudi
Ghana mra e na ehu ano enye me na me ba be hu ano
yo na do say Ghana mra no be man hu na wo ye de eti ho ye hwe pa cho in the comment section no ye betumi ato ankomo so what I say Sahara me no I think say so hey Ghana politics chale Ghana politics easy but anyway I say sometimes say anya ni say so enya de a ebetimi aboa because we need people like the here Japan to always say things senior on so uhuno me sometimes that is what I also think enti otime kan sem ne senior uhuna na afi de ye not to nseni so on so nyeso kan ye jani say we also going to put him also and then wait things on so kan no senior all can if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense so I think say yensu ye tachire yensu ye timi hwe no ya chance wona bo so nsema all kan no ebi ho a sebe enye no kware. But it's up to us. Nana J, Nana J has joined my membership link. You know, I have a membership link. I'll be to me joining. Who come a particular this channel? I'll be to me joining the membership link on this particular channel. So I also supported the channel as well. Your WhatsApp, the same PayPal link be I screw or this particular link, so you can also support the platform also over there. Team Nana J, I joined, and then Johnson. Free movement and so is part of it, and then Justice Mensa is also part of the membership. Me damon yina asese mutimi support this particular platform. Medini William Munufi amankona nyakopon ene obi antena. Every day I come live 7 p.m. Ghana time until you can be with me any other day biano. But me konso a me nkoye comment section on the bitimi atwa enkomo nso. Sounds na me pacho so woni mobi a opese ochro NMC exams a NMC exams na time na so bi your app bi o ha the questions nyina aguso. Your friend nestprepghana.online. All the NMC questions in and also to say nipa bitimi have visiting. So I think I'll be also happy. So you bit my boy na passing the exam very well. And ebi mo so no say opese usunya how to implement AI in your day-to-day activity. I mean, our platform be on YouTube. Your friend AI with William. We call YouTube AI with William. I teach how to use AI, and I've been teaching how to incorporate other systems. I'll be in the personal use. Opese o di adwuma so you can also use it because I've seen a lot of our younger people are coming out of universities and our schools are but with AI now you can also create work for yourself. And then you can also check AI with William on YouTube. I've been making videos there as well. Enti me da se nyankopon ya adoma wo chena ye be san hia. Ati ase.
I step out fresh, no stress. Same old town, but I'm next. Mama call me, how you did? I say,
I woke up this morning with the sunrise smiling, birds in the air and my heart reconciling. Yesterday's troubles are fading away. Mercy showed up with a brand new day. The wind keeps singing through the tall green trees. God's little reminders carried on the breeze. I got a reason to laugh again. His goodness follows me around every bend. When my feet get tired, your love carries me. When the road gets longer. You're my melody, I'm dancing down heaven's road with a song